Hello, good morning, brand new day, it's a brand new week. Hope your weekend was good. Now, let's dive in and check what we have in store. Okay, so we're starting a weekly, and as you can see, it has created a break of structure. Okay, where we had a low of 2nd February at a point of 4406. Now it has broken that with this week's candle. Okay, we don't know if it's going to reverse, but it is creating a break of structure. You can see clearly where the liquidities are, both the buy side liquidity and the sell side liquidity. Now if we do go to a lower time frame, in the lower time frame on a daily, it shows that it has gotten to a liquidity area. Why do I say that? Because we have this. Let me show you. I was actually waiting for it to come here to see how it would react at this point. Okay, I would love to see it touch the middle and then now reverse, but nothing is a guarantee in this market, so it might continue selling down into this region. Okay, if we do check the support, you see, and correlate it with a higher time frame, you see there's a resistance there. Okay, so it might get to that point before it heads back up. It might break this, so just wait and see. If it does break this region, it's going all the way to 39.30. Although it has liquidated a lot, gold has liquidated a lot. Okay, so just be careful before you enter into any trade. Okay, let's check what the 4 hour is telling us. In the 4 hour, it did close below this. I think this is with today's candle. Okay, it did close below that and it's heading down still, although it has gotten to a resistance area. You see the box that we have drawn in a daily, how it's behaving in a 4 hour. You have several support. You see, you can see the support here, and then it shot up until the highest recorded price. Now we need to watch out for what it will do when it gets to this region. Okay, we need to check what it will do when it gets to that region, inside it. Okay, not just touching the top, inside it. Once it does that, if it shows you a rejection, you can enter. If it doesn't, please just be patient. Okay, I did get into a trade last week. It didn't go so well on Friday. It activated me in the evening, got into a little bit of profits, and then came all the way down, clearing everything. But wait, that's the way to learn. Okay, so with 1 hour, actually all this is showing us the same thing. Okay, so we just need to wait and see what it will give us. Okay, if it shows us a reversal, we are going to get in. If it doesn't, we are not going to do anything. Okay, so let's see the 4 hour. I need to check if a trend line is possible. No, I can see the supports, but I don't see where someone can enter. You can put a trend line. I don't think so. Wait, on a daily, let me see. No, not with what it's currently doing. That won't give us a trend line, okay, until it creates the low and then goes back up. I don't think we can get a trend line out of this, okay. So let's just be patient and let's just wait and see, okay. So let's check what DXY is doing. It has a break of structure heading up, okay. I think a higher time frame would give us a clear indication. It hasn't broken that high yet, really. Okay, it did break with a candle closure, but still not so strong at all. So we need to wait for it to show us a good confirmation. This one, just I use it to measure what's happening. BTC has been liquidating like nobody's business. Okay, so I think that's it. I don't see any other thing. Let's see what oil is doing. Still trying to head up with the war ongoing. It's still trying to head up, okay. So let me check something here on my phone. Today there's no news for the USD, okay. And at night, is there some news on the war? Israel military has begun a wide-scale wave of strikes targeting Iranian infrastructure in Tehran. IEA chief Birol, this crisis is worse than the two oil crises of the 1970s combined. There's a problem with oil, so it might shoot up in every country, the price. Japan to spend around 800 billion yen from budget reserves to curb gasoline prices. It's getting hot out there, man. If Trump executes threats to target Iran energy facilities in countries that host US bases will be lawfully targeted. Iran parliamentary speaker Galibaf, US Treasury bonds are soaked in Iranian blood. Purchase them and you purchase a strike in your HQ, it says. Iran's parliamentary speaker Galibaf, along military bases, those financial entities that finance the US military budget are legitimate targets. Okay, so now gold has not been behaving the way it should as a safe haven with this war. I think because it's a war with a country that's a major player in oil, okay. So, and also it's a country with a player that does not affect too much of the world other economies, okay. Oil is one factor. There's also other economies that if you produce, it would affect, okay. So now with this, let's just wait for it to do what it will do in that area, and then now we can get back in, okay. We can find an entry and get back in, okay. Until then, have a nice one. See you tomorrow.